Thanks, Miss Claire, for coming. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Your age? What's happening, and why are you here to begin with?
Okay, so I'm 19 years old. I live in Holland, close to the beach. That's my favorite place to be. I've lived in the same house since I was a baby. I just graduated from cosmetology school in Saugatuck, palette cosmetology. I really loved my experience there. It was a great place. Um, and I'm here because you invited me, and I was like, well, sounds fun. We'll come. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we talk a lot about moms and careers.
Mhm.
So we can't let it go by without you sharing with us what was your experience. Who's your mom? What did she influence or not influence for you growing up until this 19th year?
Yeah, my mom's very important to me. She has gone through a lot, which makes it. She had cancer a few years ago, and she worked through it. The whole entire time she had it, I kind of like blocked that part of my life out.
Mm.
And I mean, I would acknowledge what was going on, but I kind of didn't acknowledge what it could be. I kind of just always was like, "Oh, she'll be okay. She'll be
Mm.
okay." And she is. She's doing well. She did lose all of her hair, so that's kind of what pushed me into this magician industry more because she was like, "I need you to fix my hair. I need you to
Right.
make me look better." And I was like, "Well, you already look great. It's just different. It's a
Mm.
change. It's difficult when it's like a security blanket kind of to like have your hair." And then she
Yeah.
didn't have it anymore, and so I was like, I had a few options of careers I wanted to have, maybe go into, but when this happened, I was like, okay, I really want to. This is my push to be
Mm.
in this industry, and so I can help her feel more confident about herself and other women that are going through this maybe, or just anyone in general.
For the mothers listening to this, give us a little bit of an understanding of growing up, um, household, siblings. What did that look like?
Yeah, so I just have one brother. He's 16, and then my dad lives with us too. He's a very big part of my life as well. I'm his only daughter, so he's very not too protective, but he likes to do things for me. So the other day I filled up my own tire in my car, and I sent him a video, and he was like, "Wow, I didn't know you know how to do that." And I was like, "I do. You just always do it for me." And he's
Yeah,
like, "Well, now you can do it yourself." And I'm like, "Okay."
that's awesome.
So he's a very supportive dad. He really loves to cook. I love to cook with him. It's fun. My brother, we were close, and then we had like a year where we're just kind of like, "Ugh, get away." But now we're very close again, and he just turned 16 in October, so now he can drive me places, and
How sweet.
he's a great brother. Like, he filled up my gas the other day. I have a great relationship with everyone in my family. We also have two German Shepherds. I almost said puppies, but they're like a year and a half now, but
Sweet.
they're very cute.
So we talk a lot about entrepreneurship and career paths. What was your influence? What careers have you been exposed to, even if that of your parents or around you?
Yeah, so my dad's a mechanical engineer. I'm not really exposed to that. I just know he goes to work and he
Okay.
does what he needs to do. And then my mom, she was a massage therapist, so she's had to go through all the same like PSI tests that I had to go through, and so she kind of eased my stress through that. She'll say like,
Hmm.
"You'll be okay." And she's retired now because her hands have gotten kind of
Hmm.
weaker, but she works at a chiropractor at the front desk. I also used to work there as a receptionist, so we would kind of tag team it.
Miss Claire, I've done a blog recently about the audacity of dreaming bigger and how sometimes when we can dream big, it's actually kind of a put off to people around you.
Hmm.
Now, we can make the argument of, well, those aren't your people then. Like,
Yeah.
or those friends that used to be your friends. Well, it's kind of showing itself that you are outgrowing them. Have you experienced that?
I think I kind of like to pick people, and I can kind of tell immediately if we're
Mm,
gonna like fit together kind of.
sure.
I think There's definitely people that I've come across in my path of becoming a hairstylist that I think might kind of get that off-putting vibe of, "Oh, you're filming a podcast today? Well, we went to the same school. I could be doing that too." Okay, then you can do
You
it.
can do
You
it.
can definitely do it.
Yeah.
Um, I think having good friends is definitely a thing that will help you a lot in
Yeah.
life and in this profession as well. I think you need to
Absolutely.
pick your people and
We're all guilty of at times being challenged by someone in our life.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could even be, I'll even say, an Instagram
Yeah.
friendship or acquaintance that we might have where um, them living such a big life sometimes challenges our own. Now, we
Mhm.
can go to the negative side of that, of saying, oh, well, that's exactly what their life is an Instagram reel,
Yeah.
right? And we can make the counterpoint of that she's showing the highlight reels. And yet, if we take a little bit of a step back, thinking of that audacity of dreaming big, sometimes it can conjure up little feelers of jealousy sometimes inside of
Mhm.
us um, and yet we can acknowledge those feelings and also be like, actually, it's an invitation that that what they are doing over there actually speaks to me.
Yeah.
It kind of triggers me.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a big difference between like comparison is like a thief of joy,
Mhm.
but I think comparison and like seeing this and feeling drawn to it, like jealousy is in comparison, but like thinking about it in a way of they're doing that, maybe I can do that too. And it's different than just being like, "Oh, I wish I was doing that." You know?
Right. So, in this coming year, do you have goals set for yourself of the next 12 months getting started?
I definitely have I don't have too many like specific goals yet. I want to get into the environment and see from there, but I think one of my goals is definitely to um get as close to perfect as I can on my bridal looks.
Okay.
I really want to zone in on that because I felt like I didn't get much time to do it at school, but I know that's a very focused part of QED, so
Mhm.
I want to focus on that, get better at that. And then also, this isn't really related to hair, but I've been
It's all
going to
right.
the gym a lot, and I
Yeah.
want to keep consistent with that
Oh, I love
because,
that.
yeah, I've been doing really good. I've been going for 2 months, like 5 times a week. So, but I know it's gonna get
Yes.
more challenging once I start working
Yeah.
because I've been like, oh, I'm on a free for all. I have nothing to do. I can do it whenever I want. But
Yeah.
if once I start working, I want to make sure that I stay consistent with that as well.
I
So,
think that's amazing.
mm,
As a stylist, when you're pouring into other people or the consideration that working with others, you're also pouring into other people's cups around you as well in that capacity. Um, it's so important to have a focus of keeping your metaphorical cup full um, because frustration comes when our cup is empty and
yeah,
we keep trying to pour out of it and there's nothing
there's a,
left in it.
yeah,
So as you go about your journey, yeah, that will become more and more important, that understanding how you work as far as what are the things that you need specifically for yourself that are unique to Claire,
yeah,
and making sure that you'd never compromise those
yeah.
is really amazing. I'm excited for you to start. What kind of support do you have behind you? Who's coming along with you on this journey?
Well, obviously Hannah, we're always with each other. We have each other when we have questions or just to relax and hang out and debrief our weeks.
Sure.
Also my parents. I have texts from both of them right now, like right before I went in, and they were like, "You got it. Good luck. You can do great." And I'm like, "Thanks."
If you don't recognize the girl from a year ago, Claire, what at this point would you tell her today?
Just to keep stepping out of her comfort zone because that's a difficult thing for me because I'm like, "Oh, I'm too anxious,"
Mm.
but just to kind of to care but to not care at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, if that makes sense. Like care about the things that truly matter, but like just let loose and not care about what are people gonna say about me or
Mm.
they're gonna look at me and be like, ugh, but shut the not care.
Yeah, not their journey.
No.
This is the Claire's world,
Yeah.
actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, and what you decide to do, the path you get to take is up to
Yeah.
you,
Mhm.
which is amazing. So we do a lot of encouraging of journaling to process feelings, and also utilizing planners to
Mhm.
schedule out our year and try to bring vision to those dreams that we have.
Mhm.
So I wonder if you would film for us, you writing down 2 sentences about the things you want to go big on this year,
Sure.
and to
Mhm.
thinking of the audacity to dream even bigger. Go bold with these 2 sentences. Get out of the box. Be completely ridiculous about what you would like to accomplish in a year, and we'll put that in our archives,
Okay.
and in our calendars ourselves,
Mhm.
so that we can visit it in a year.
Okay,
Sound
sounds
like a
good.
good deal?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Miss Claire, on this journey of a quintessential life, which is truly just challenging women in our industry, but also the encouragement of mothers to pursue careers and that their children are watching. And that is meant to be a catalyst for us even doing more, knowing that it is encouraging those around us. So you can always find me at quinn.vise on Instagram. I love the DMs and having conversations about how our children are growing up and how we are accomplishing all things and staying true to ourselves, especially a life with no regrets. So stay tuned, and until next time.